Greetings. This is a quick overview of Nursing 653 Leadership in Population Health for fall 2020. So we're going to start out with a basic orientation and foundational concepts of population health leadership. So in their first module, they are going to do an introduction that's due by the first Wednesday, and then they're going to do a discussion board as well, and they're going to complete their organizing sentence. So how this course is structured, they're building to actually culminate with their population-focused practice promotion presentation. So the organizing sentence will be a part of that, so we're building it as we go. And all the concepts, or most of the concept assignments, are based on the Institute for Healthcare Improvements Organizing for Change principles, their leadership program that is extremely successful and has been presented throughout the world and continues to nurture leaders in the population health and other realms as well. So that's the baseline for the course. And then as we move into population health module number 2, we're really going to dive into change and improvement theory, looking at group dynamics, leadership development, evidence-based practice. So there are tons and tons of resources within module 2 that the students will find to be helpful. And so I suggest that they actually keep some of those resources that will help them as they move forward. So part of the assignments for this module, for module number 2, is the compass assessment, and that's included in the module itself. And that's kind of a baseline where they can start thinking in the ways that they need to actually do an evaluation on an organization. They'll also be doing a discussion board post. So that's the discussion board number 2. Then in module 3, they will be focusing on building those collaborations, and this is a key skill for population health, is making those connections and shifting to integrative and interdisciplinary care delivery. So there are 2 assignments. One is the story of self and story of now, and the other one is the stakeholder engagement assignment. So that is in congruence with the area of focus, is really looking at how to connect with those stakeholders. That's the underpinning of this particular module. So they'll also do discussion board number 3, and basically they will be sharing their stakeholder engagement assignments with each other and talking a little bit about some tools that they have found. And then in the final module, they're bringing absolutely everything together. They're consolidating everything in their population-focused practice promotion presentation. So they will be doing a presentation and recording that presentation that encompasses all the aspects that we really have covered within the course to show their competencies and their ability to synthesize the content. So that's a general overview of the course calendar. Okay, as we dive into the course, this is the opening announcement, just a general introduction to the course and the things that they will be doing as they get started. So just remind them to make sure that they do the orientation and review the course calendar, look at the textbooks, those types of things. And just know that in this particular course that I have many of the readings, just chapters, included in the course for the students, that we didn't use a whole textbook, so to speak. We do have the Code of Ethics and I believe the Nursing Administration, but we'll go through that. So make sure that you put your own information in the faculty section. Here's the Start Here section. So this is where you will place your orientation to the course. So go through this first and then develop your orientation. There's some course kickoff questions for them to go through to kind of get them assimilated with the course itself. The syllabus is listed here along with the outcomes for the course, their calendar, of course the textbooks, and know that some of the students will still be in the 6th edition and some will be coming in with the 7th edition. So that's going to be something to get to know your students and know which one they are using. Those who started with the 6th edition will continue with the 6th edition. Those who started in the program with the 7th edition will continue with the 7th edition. So we have the Code of Ethics, the Nursing Administration, and then we have all the rubrics for the assignments and then the gold standard. So this is the general information about Help Desk and the one-stop library shop. Make sure that they know that it's here because it will help them as they're doing research for their assignments and such. So the population health modules, they're listed here. We have 4 modules, and just know this is in Blackboard versus Brightspace. So it's going to look a wee bit different, but I had to prepare this while it was still in Blackboard. So please place your virtual module overview. These are the things that are in the to-do list. And here's general information, and just highlight that we're really focusing on change management in this course and really diving into some of the leadership theory for them to really take a look at. And also, the AO&E competencies, we're going to revisit those again. It's really important to develop those population health competencies, so it's a continued focus throughout the program. This is their organizing sentence, and there is the guide for completing the organizing sentence. And here I'm leaving the overview here. You may want to review it, you may want to replace it, but this will provide you with some guidance as well as doing the organizing sentence. And of course the link to the discussion board, then additional resources that are available to the students as we move on into our population health module number 2. Same kind of setup. Please include your virtual module overview. These are the things that are specifically necessary for this particular module, and here are the resources listed here. We're going to dive more into change and developing leadership as we move forward. And here is the compass assessment, and I'm leaving the video here. Please take a look at it, see if it helps you. I suggest replacing it with your own, but just to get started, this will be an overview of that particular assignment. And again, additional resources that are available to the students and to you to help you to kind of assimilate everything that's consolidated into population health module number 2. Then as we go into module number 3, same principle, please include your overview. There's some resources here to help them to think about story writing, which will be a part of that engagement factor in engaging with their stakeholders. Here's the psychology of change that will be inherent, as well as this talks about developing those stories, and this will help them with their narrative as far as the module. And this is a guide that will help them systematically through doing their story of self with the page numbers that they need to read. Again, here's additional readings for them that will assist them in looking at the concepts of this module, as well as here's a stakeholder map, and just know that the rubric is attached to the bottom of the map. So that will help guide you. And the thing is to help them to start thinking about their stakeholders and who specifically they are, to know how to engage with them, because that's the key nuance, is the engagement factor. And here's the assignment link for the public narrative. And again, knowing the story and be able to share that story helps with that connection process. So there's lots and lots of additional resources for them that will help them with their discussion boards as well. So let's go on into our final population health module, and that's module number 4, and that's where we will dive into their final presentation that will encompass really the work that they've done so far, bringing it all together. And again, I've left the video here as an overview to that particular assignment, so you can take a look at it, replace it with your own. But this should be a really cool course in bringing everything together for them. Please remind them to do their course evaluation. And it's going to look a little different, like I said, in Brightspace as the students see it and as you see it, but this provides a pretty good overview of the course itself. And please always know that you can most certainly reach out if you have questions about the course, or if I can help you in absolutely any way. I do want to highlight the fact that there is additional resources in the faculty only section, and please know that there used to be experiential learning. That has changed in this course. So if you see any kind of, I tried to pull everything out and change the rubrics and everything, but if you see anything about experiential learning, or if the students find something, just know that that has been pulled out of this course, so they don't have to do that. And please know that I tried to pull everything out, but I had it integrated quite extensively within the course. And just know in the faculty only section, I did keep it just in case we need to place it in there at a certain time or another in the future, but it's not in the visible areas for the students. I did keep some of the module overviews for you to look at to kind of know where I was thinking, but just know that that experiential learning is not included anymore, and that's why I specifically pulled those off, so it wouldn't be confusing to you nor the students that that is pulled off. But this will provide you with an overview of just a general overview of the different modules. So I hope this helps you, and like I said, if you need anything, you let me know and I will help you in any way that I possibly can.